Alright, now we save the process, save the document, and close the project. Now we publish the service. Now we use a manager. This is SuperGIS Server Manager, so I log in with A and the password. Now I use a publish service, new one. Okay, this is create process. And the document is the SGT location, test name, and plus file name is in GS1. In here 1.sgd. Copy slash paste and copy again. Name title is the document. Okay, and it will go back to here. Then you click the service name, click process config. Okay, if you can see the coordinate here, x and y, the boundary, that means the process, the service is created well. Alright, let's see what is the additional you need to do. In the third action, processing, you click publish the following process. Okay, click here and you click OK. So now the service with geoprocessing clip is published, and now we still need a website to test if the process is working or not. So we go back to home, create application, clip process, I just copy the string and finish. So we just check the website is created or not. Localhost, website name with name viewer. Okay, this is document I just published. I have the test layer and the original row layers. So I can go back to the document. So this is another tip. If you want to change the published content, you just remove, okay, go back to the layers and save again. But the save cannot guarantee the SuperGIS server change the map content. So you have to restart the service. First save the document, exit, and go back to the computer management service. We need to restart two services. One is the container, we restart it, and the other is IIS here. Then we go back to the website, click, then you use the Control plus F5 to refresh. Okay, now this is the service we publish. Okay, this website use the service, map service with a geoprocessing. So now next we can do some tests if the process is published or not. First one, it will make a question like a problem like how can I find the sample? Okay, the best sample is in the document, help document. So I suggest you to open from program files and in server locations, server. Okay, help. Here, this is the developer guide English in the JavaScript API. Find the maybe last one. Okay, this is a process document, but we need to use this function. Okay, just copy the click function here. Copy and paste to here. You go back to your website. Browse. And I open with the auto edit. Okay, enter and paste. So for this process, I need to change the first string. The string is the command to send some request to server. This is the class method that means just group and the process. So I open up the document again, the SGD. I want to check the process. Okay, the first one is T1, second is P1. T1 was P1. So I go back here, change here as T1, and here this is P1. Okay, now how to input the initial parameters here. Okay, one of the good way is go back to the document, SGD, you copy and paste, and I just rename as XML, enter. And I open with Internet Explorer. And here I can view the document in a XML format. And in here you can see the document has a process, so you can check out where the process is. Or you can search. Control F, search P1. The next. Okay. You drag down to here. This is one of input. This is an input polygon coordinate. This is just a parameter we just assign. Okay, so here you can see the initial string here. It is a text. You have to input polygon and those coordinate. So I copy it and paste here. Paste. And with a slash, because in this case we just only use one parameter, not 2 parameter or 3 parameter. But inside the parameter, you can see there's a comment here. So we need to use this slash to keep this code as a string content. And then we go back here, the end of the string here. Like this. And save it. Then we can change here. This is a mapbase variable. In the function, you can find another mapbase. It is named gmapbase. This is the public variable here. Okay, so can change here. Okay, so now the function is modified, and we can start to testing the clip process. So we can use the clip as the function when we run the map viewer page. So we copy this function name to here. Okay, when I load this page, map viewer, it will run this one and this one function. So I save it and maybe go to the page and control with F5, refresh. Okay, sometimes in JavaScript we can maybe see nothing because some error like JavaScript happen. So we need to come back to the code here to check anything wrong here. Okay, here, maybe here, this slash, this way, not that way. Save and go back here, refresh. Okay, now this is process we just published, and you can see there's a line, a blue line. Okay, a little bold blue line. This is output. It also output to a real file. Okay, a real file exists, so I can test if I delete the output, the output is here. The output file name is out1a, so I delete it. And we go back to the web page. We can see both sides. This web page this is the clip process output folder. I output the files into E drive just one. So once I run the service, it should have some files output here. So let's just see. Refresh. Here, this is output share files. You can see the output here. Okay. The red, blue lines here. We can also check by the desktop to see if the output is the file we want. So we create a new document, add layers, click 1A. No. Alt 1A. Here. So now we can confirm that the process is published and users can access the geoprocess from website. That means the process of the clip is published well. Yeah. Then we go back to the slide to sum up some key point. So here, this is make a process. You have to define the parameters. This is the process that the user can define. And don't forget to add R. R is the result. Without R, you cannot see the final output on the web. Okay. So in this case, because we create two file names, one is clip, the other is output. So if you want to test on the desktop, you need to rename the both side. Okay. If you want to see in desktop, you just right click, use add to display. Then you can see the output in the desktop. Okay. Finally, in this case, we just use one parameter, but there is some commands inside this parameter, so we use this one slash. Okay, remember the slash direction is from left up to right down. Okay, left out to right down. This one will keep this quote in the string. Okay, that's the whole process of the publishing the clip process. I hope this video can help you to create your own process with a SuperGIS desktop and server. And there's some tip that I hope also hope it is useful for you and your team or your developer to do more application with a SuperGIS server. And thank you for watching. And this is Willy Wang from SuperGIS. See you next time. Bye bye.